So I would like to first extend our warm welcome to all the club members of Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club, and also to other visiting Toastmasters who came here, to drop by to come visit us, or more importantly, to take a role. So I would like to extend my warm welcome for Toastmaster Amelia Febriani from Hands Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Michael, and Toastmaster Jeffrey from Surabaya Heroes Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Wira from Magical Bali Toastmaster Club, and also did I miss anyone? And warm welcome to our guest, Toastmaster Fry from Mauritius. Welcome, and I hope you all enjoy the meeting. Now in Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club, we, as usual, when we open the meeting, we read our Toastmasters Club mission and Toastmaster core values and mission. So Toastmaster core values are respect, integrity, service, and excellence. And the club mission is provide a supportive and positive learning environment in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And our Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club values are as easy as ABC, appreciate our club members, beat each other up, and celebrate our successes. Now it's gonna be an amazing meeting today, and I'll hand over the control of this meeting to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmasters Robin Chan.
All right, thank you very much, Madam President Natalie. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, I'm from Mauritius, and today I'll be the Toastmaster of the meeting, also known as the Tom for short. Okay, I would like to apologize first because my voice is a little bit husky, like it sounds a bit sexy. So please forgive me because I'm sick, but I'm getting better today. So it's not like I'm flirting with you or anything kind of things, okay? All right, so welcome to Bhinneka Online Toastmasters. And today our theme is Grace in Forgiveness. And in Indonesia, they celebrate this festival called Lebaran, which is celebrated with much joy and festivity to celebrate the successful completion of the fasting month, also known as the Ramadan. In its tradition, children ask for blessing and forgiveness from parents, grandparents, and elders. There is this traditional food that is consumed every year, known as the ketupat, which symbolizes admitting one's mistake in Javanese. Hence, our theme of the day is Grace in Forgiveness. So please unmute yourself, everyone, and say sorry to all the elders here, please forgive me. And then we can start fresh this meeting. If whatever things that we have in the past, so we start fresh today. So
sorry everyone.
Sorry everyone.
Sorry everyone.
Bye.
Okay, all right. So since today our theme is grace and forgiveness, and our word of the day is mercy. And I will not explain more on what this word means. We have our grammarian Michael here to explain to us in a moment. But before that, I would like to invite the next person, who is my other counterpart, which is the general evaluator. Let's welcome Toastmaster Amelia Febriani to the floor, all the way from Hand Toastmasters Club. Let's give her a big hand.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Robin. Today, this is my first time become a general evaluator in Bhinneka meeting. The purpose of general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting. And I will take notes on everything that happens or probably doesn't happen, evaluate its role takers and how the meeting goes on. And I will deliver my report at the end of the meeting. And to do this evaluation, I will not be alone. There are a lot of people that will accompany me and also share their observation. The first will be a counter that will be done by Toastmaster Marendra Dika. Toastmaster Marendra Dika.
Hello, everyone. Can you use these slides that I shared to you? This is the lesson learned from the previous meetings. Can you see this?
Yes, can see that.
It's supposed to be visible to you, each of you. So this is the lexical and non-lexical errors that everyone makes during the Toastmaster meeting. We learn from this. There are many lexicals or non-lexicals which not supposed to be said during your speech with given time. I hope with your spotted lights, you can avoid using all of those lexical or non-lexicals. Otherwise, you will break the record. And this will be our new for this meeting. Robin already made one, so please avoid that. And I will give the control back to the GE. Thank you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Marendra. Such a great job for, it's hard job to be an accounter. So everyone please take the report and really improve from that. The next person who's gonna help me is grammarian. It will be Toastmaster Michael, all the way from Surabaya Heroes Toastmaster. Toastmaster Michael.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Michael. So basically today I will be serving as the grammarian of the day. So basically my job today is I'm gonna note any language usage and pronunciation, mispronunciation, also improper usage of English language. And I also will note any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, and thoughts. And I also would like to encourage all of you guys to use our words of the day today, which is mercy. So our word of the day is mercy. It's a noun, and it means compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone whom it is within one's power to punish or harm. So it means compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone whom it is within one's power to punish or harm. So little example for this word. So the boy was screaming and begging for mercy. And I will be back with my report on the third part session of the meeting. That's all from me. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Michael. The next person who's gonna help me as timer, which is Toastmaster Vira from MBTC. Toastmaster Vira.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amelia. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. For today's meeting, my role will be as a timer, and as a timer, my responsibility will be to keep track on the time in this meeting. So I will keep track and monitor the time spent by each speaker in every session. So for the first session, which is the prepared speech session, there are two different types of time when I saw the agenda today. So first and second speakers will spend from 5 to 7 minutes. So when I show my background green, that means you spend your minimum time of speaking, which is 5 minutes, and then yellow, that means you have almost reached your maximum time of speaking, which is 6 minutes, and when it's red, that means you have reached your maximum time of speaking, which is 7 minutes. And the third speaker, you will have 3 to 4 minutes. 3 minutes, the minimum time of speaking, 3:30, almost reach the maximum time of speaking, and 4 minutes, you reach the maximum time of speaking, and each of you will have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Second session will be the impromptu speech. You will have 1 to 2 minutes, and the same like before. So when I turn green, that means you have reached your minimum time of speaking. Yellow, almost reached the maximum time of speaking, and red, you reach the maximum speaking, and you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. And the last session, which is the evaluator session, you will have 2 to 3 minutes to deliver your evaluation report. And when I turn my background into green, that means you have reached your minimum time of speaking. And then yellow, you have reached your almost maximum time of speaking. And then red, that means you have reached your maximum time of speaking, and you also will have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. I will report my time in each of the session in the chat room. Thank you very much. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vira. All right, the last person, the famous one, ballot counter and Zoom host of today, DTM Pipit.
Hello. So just stating the obvious, I'm no longer the Zoom host because I'm using my phone as internet. However, I will still be your ballot counter. And in Toastmaster, we have friendly tournament each time, which is the best speaker, the best table topic speaker, the best prepared speaker, the best table topic speaker, and the best evaluator. So there will be a poll that will be launched later, and you have the freedom to choose your favorite. And I will report it by the end. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Pipit. That's all my team. And also there will be speech evaluator. I will call upon their name later on in evaluation session. I will return the control back to our Tom, Toastmaster Robin.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Amel, to introduce the team, your team as evaluators. All right, so guys, this is the team from evaluation where you can improve on your speech and how to become better speakers next time. All right, so now we have our first segment, which is the prepared speech. So in the prepared speech, we have this morning and this afternoon, this morning for me, I'm sorry, a bit disoriented, that we have 3 speakers here today, and our speakers, the first speaker we have for today is Imelda. She'll be delivering her speech from the path of presentation mastery, and her project is Level 2, Project 2, Understanding Your Communication Style. And her speech title is also Understanding Your Communication Style. The time is 5 to 7 minutes, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Jeffrey. And the purpose of this project is to learn about different communication styles and identify her main primary style. So let's welcome our first speaker of today, Imelda. Imelda, in Understanding Your Communication Style. Understanding Your Communication Style, Imelda, over to you.
Okay, hello, am I audible?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so I cannot see the timer, sorry. Okay.
It's okay, Imelda.
Spotlighted.
I will flash it out for you when it's green, yellow, and red.
Okay, yeah. So is it Wira, yeah?
Yes,
All right.
please, Vira.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, to start my speech by giving you one question. What is your communication style? Every person has a unique communication style when they are interact with people or when they are exchange the informations or ideas. There are 4 types of communication styles: direct, analytic, support, and initiate. The first one, direct, the communicators is goal-oriented, focus, not wasting time. The person who give orders, instructors, and dictators, more of this type. The second one is support. The communicators is listened more than talking. When they are talking, they like people listen and give feedbacks. For example, the counselor, mentor is more of this type. So basically the direct and the support is the opposite of communication style. And the third one is analytic. These communicators like numbers, data, and fact. They do not like giving their emotions or feelings into when they are communicate. So they like to give data, and the business environment is very good for these communicators when they are choosing the best products, when they state arguments. The fourth one is the initiate. So these communicators fun, energetic, enthusiastic, very engaging. So actually the initiate and the analytic is the opposite type of communication styles. When I prepare this speech, I found out no correct or incorrect communication styles, and there are no right or wrong. There is effective and effective communicator style. We cannot use only one type of communication style, but we need to see our audience and also our goals. We need to adapt to our situations to be a good, effective communicator. Looking these 4 communication styles reminds me about 4 temperaments of people. Have you ever heard about that? The sanguine, the choleric, phlegmatic. When I see these temperaments, the choleric more of the direct communication style, the phlegmatic more of the analytic style, and then the melancholic is the support communication style, and the sanguine like the initiate communication style. So it takes time to be a good communicator and effective communicator, I mean. But the first step we can do is to know the different types of communication types, and then we will build how to be a good and effective communicator. When I analyze what types of communicator I am, I use one tool that the project guide provide. So it is, I think, very useful for me. And maybe you will get surprised to see the result. I found out that I am supportive, more of support communication style and direct. And then the last is the analytical and initiate. While the first time I thought I'm more of analytical communicators after support, of course. But by knowing my communication styles, I can see what is my strength and what is my weakness, and then I can improve. And for now, I think I need to improve my communicator styles more of to sometimes to initiate, because I'm a teacher. So I need to create a fun environment where my students engage with me, and then to be more support when they are talking, when they are giving ideas. So I think we need to know the 4 communication styles. And honestly, I know about the communication styles while I prepare my speech. So in conclusions, this is the first step to be a good communicator, to be an effective communicator, by knowing the 4 types of communication styles. And I hope through this speech, each one of us can more motivated to know about our communication style and to be an effective communicator. So thank you. Back to you, Toastmasters of the meeting.
Thank you very much for sharing your communication style to us today, Imelda. That was a very good job. Let's give her a big hand for that. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so the next speaker we have, our second speaker is Toastmaster Vivi Ameliawati. She will be delivering her speech from the path of presentation mastery, and the project is level 2, project 3, which is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. And her speech title is Ben, My Best Mentor. The time is 5 to 7 minutes, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Natalie. The project objectives now is the purpose of this project is to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our second speaker, Vivi, my best mentor, Vivi. The floor is yours. Over to you.
Good afternoon, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. In this opportunity, I would like to share with you the mentoring journey with my mentor, which is also the club member of the same Toastmaster Club, Bhinneka Toastmaster Club, that is Ben Whitaker. I want to specifically share with you the journey when I have the privileged benefit during preparation of the club contest. Many didn't know that it's quite a long journey. I give you some example, starting from the speech draft. So I was confident at that time that I write a story about myself that I would like to present it during the club contest. And then after that, I submitted to Ben. I thought that he would agree or said, okay. Then he came back to me. He said that, Fifi, your speech draft, can you revise again? Then I asked, why, Ben? I thought it was okay. He said that you could do better because I saw that there is some in the body of the story that you can explore more. So based on his suggestion, I made the revision again. I remember at that time, until 3 or 4 times, I made the revision. And thanks to Ben, he always encouraged me that, hey, you know, the opening already good. Now let's talk about the body. In the body, you know, in paragraph 3, you can explore more. Don't confuse with the whole story. Just concentrate on one topic that you want to share with the audience. Grab their attention. So I made the revision again. Imagine my fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. That was just the speed draft. And what are the other challenges? What's the time? I'm working, Ben also working. Ben is in Bali, I'm in Jakarta. We have 1 hour difference, which is Ben 1 hour later. But yes, he showed a passion. He said that, what time do we want to make rehearsal today? And the rehearsal part is a long journey. It's not only once, but we took it almost every day during the club contest. So the time was the challenging one. I said that, man, you know, Jakarta was very traffic jam. I reached home at 7 p.m. It means that in Bali already 8 p.m. And Beth said that, never mind, Vivi, let's make the agreement, 8 p.m. start. So yes, 8 p.m. sharp, we organized the meeting via Zoom meeting. I really appreciate Ben's effort because I know at the time, at PM in Bali, he should be take rest with the wife, watching the Netflix, and ready to go to bed. While I'm just reached home from work, but he showed patience. Now, during the rehearsal also, he showed a very detail to make me feel comfortable during the club contest. For example, hey, Vivi, your standing position is not right. Can you a little bit move in the middle of the camera? Okay, like this. Okay. Then, hold on. Now, start your speech. And when I move my hand right, he said that, oh, no, the audience will not see you. So limited your movement of your gesture, audience will able to see you. Toastmaster, even the rehearsal takes a long journey. But I feel that I got the privilege that I received from Ben as my mentor. Also, the intonation, it's very challenging for me. I used to speak very soft and monotone. So during the rehearsal, they always encourage me to, hey, come on, Your voice should be louder. I know you can do it. Come on, come on. Don't think about yourself. Think about somebody else. You can do it. So he always encouraged me to believe that I can do more than I could do. My fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, for me, Ben is the best mentor because he's someone that able to encourage me to see the hope inside myself. Because he always said that, I believe you can do it. I believe you can do it. I believe you can do it. So many times he can say that. I imagine I cannot have this privilege benefit if I'm not his prodigy. So thanks to you, Ben, because of you, I'm able to join the club contest and able to present it my speech well. And I love the time during mentoring session with you. Thank you very much. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Vivi. Wow, that was really a great speech on your journey as a mentee, as a protege of Toastmaster Ben. Yeah, Ben is quite tough, but he's a great guy. Okay, so next up, we have our next and final speaker for today is none other than Toastmaster Lufti. So Toastmaster Lufti will be presenting his speech from the path of presentation mastery as well. And the project is level 2. Project 2 is on delivering social speeches. And today's title, his title is Wonder Woman. And the time is 5 to 7 minutes. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Ronawati. And here is his project objective. So the purpose of his project is to practice delivering social speeches in front of his club members. So let's give it up and welcome our final and third speaker for today, Lufti Wonder Woman Lufti. The floor is yours.
Am I audible? Am I visible?
Can I interrupt a little bit? I think the time is 3 to 4 minutes, not 5 to 7 minutes.
Yes,
All right.
Rona.
Yeah, okay, so the timer is 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Behind every great man, there's always a great woman. Or in our case, behind every great Toastmaster club, there's always a great president. And that is Natalie Chayadi, whose name Ben still find difficult to pronounce. Now, before I begin my speech, I would like to ask, have you ever watched Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman, anyone? Raise your hand. Okay. Diana Prince, right? Now, Amazing Woman is like. Now, there's something in common between Natalie and Amazon Woman or Diana Prince. Now, number one, they are strong, right? It's like strong women, man. It's like strong. Number two, of course, Diana Prince is gorgeous, right? Okay. Now, the number three, the common thing that Natalie and the Wonder Woman share is no man. So both of them are strong, gorgeous, and no man. All right. Now, what I learned and admire from Natalie is number one, she's a perfectionist. She always do her best. It's like, can you now? She never settle for less than the best. So, in one of her speech, like I can see that she actually put a drape behind, so just to make sure that everything looks okay. So it's like this some kind of effort, right? So and then number two, what I learned from Natalie is that she is a very humble person. I always think that I was the best in speaking, right? But when I see Natalie performing, it's like, oh man, it's like I have to learn more. And she's not she really give support for me to encourage to give me to make me a better speaker. So that is the two things that I like and admire from Natalie. She is perfectionist and she is humble. Now, what she achieved so far? She has achieved to make Bhinneka as a distinguished club within 6 months. Wait, very good. Number two, she represent Division G in district contests, in speech, international speech contests, and also in evaluation contests. Now, those are the two things that I really admire from her, from Natalie. Now, since this is a social speech, I would like to propose a toast. Since I don't have a wine glass, I'm going to rest my mug. So here's to Natalie. Wish her good luck competing in District 87 contest, representing our division. Number two, I would like to congratulate her for her Hita clothing business. Wish her business runs well. And last but not least, I would like to say good luck to Natalie for finding Mr. Right. So whoever it will be, I believe he is a very one lucky man to have her by his side. Back to you. Cheers. Back to you, Tom.
Wow, wow, wow. That was like an awesome speech. Awesome. Thank you very much for sharing for delivering this social speech on Wonder Woman. Yes, indeed, Natalie is awesome. Okay, now let's have the timers report. Oh, she already put it there. Wow, efficient. I need to ask them. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Weera, for sharing the time in the chat below. So now let's go on to the next part, which is table topics. But before that, let's take a group photo. So guys, please turn on your video right now, and we're going to take a group picture. Everyone. Oh, Indra is here. Hi.
Lufty, let's go.
Lufty, Superman, where are you? Freya, can you please turn on your video? All right, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture right now. Ready? Smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, now we do freestyle. Freestyle, it means like you can do any kind of pose you want. All right. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more thing. I want to try one more thing, which is a new feature on Zoom. So let's try this one, and then we'll see how it goes. All right. Ta-da! Can see everyone? No, it's not good. Not this one. Not this one.
What feature is it?
It's
Okay,
a new
let's do
feature called immersive view. I think this one is better, Robin.
This one is better. Okay, so smile everyone. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Awesome. That's the overview. Now go back to the main view. Okay, so now we have table topics. So before we start our table topics, I'll introduce to you our table topic master, who is none other than distinguished Toastmaster Pipit. She will be giving us something really fun today. So let's welcome her to the floor. Over to you, Toastmaster Pipit.
Thank you so much, Robin. For those of you who see that my eyes are keep watering, I accidentally jabbed my eyes with a mascara just now. So I'm not crying, okay? Just FYI. So Robin has explained earlier that in a few days, there will be a celebration called Lebaran, where traditionally people will ask for forgiveness to each other, which inspires our theme today, grace in forgiveness. So we have 6 quote or questions or memes that I will ask you to give response to. Okay, So I will just ask randomly, start from our counter. Marendra Dika, to give an example, please spotlight Marendra Dika.
What do I do?
Yes, okay. So this is the question for you. Are you someone who is easy to forgive or not? Are you someone who is easy to forgive or not? Marendra Dika.
I was a man when forgiving is not easy. I was a man when taking revenge is an option. I was a man when seeing my enemy bad luck is my happy time, but it was me. During my lifetime, I realized many things through many cases in life, and it teach me a lot, especially that forgiving others is not saving them. It is saving me myself. It helps me. It cures me. It cheers me. And indeed, it is very advantageous to myself, my mind, and my soul. I think starting from now on, not really from now, several years ago, forgiving is one of the most easiest and wonderful way to release our self-independence to ourselves. It is one of the most easiest way to make myself happy instantly, like instantly. Before we waiting for somebody else to forgive us or do apology for whatever they done to us, just forgive them. Enjoy life. Somehow, if it is difficult, just keep a little inside the hearts and brain and mind. Sorry, I would like to say, forgive. Hate is the skill of a devil. Where will you be choosing? It is your turn.
Okay, thank you. So I was not sure whether it was me or Rendra who's breaking up, but we tried our best to pick up what you said just now. But I get the essence. So no worries, Rendra. So the next person is guest Indra. Are you willing to take the chance?
Yes, I will try.
Okay, there you go. So the second question is, what if there's someone telling you, I will never forgive you? What would you do? What if there's someone telling you, I will never forgive you? What would you do? Guest Indra.
All right. What if someone tell me that he or she will not forgive me? First of all, I would like to see the person. This is a little bit harsh, but this is the reality. If he or she important to me, then I will ask for forgiveness with a lot of ways. But if she or he is not really important for me, then I will not thinking about it. One of the ways to ask for forgiveness is give a gift. For example, you can give favorite things like doll. If she is a she, if he is he, you can give I don't know, clothes maybe. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so a gift. Yeah. For some reasons, I thought it was gift, a kiss. So like, what?
No, give.
You got it. Yes, gift. Got it. Right. So is guest Fry ready?
Yes,
You
I'll
want to take the
try.
chance or
I'll try. Oh wait,
Yes.
Give me 2 seconds. I turn the fan off.
so I have a meme here which I will share. Forgive and forget. Do I look like a
Okay, am I
with
audible?
Alzheimer's? Yes, you are audible.
Okay.
Forgive and forget. Do I look like a saint with Alzheimer's? What do you think of this meme?
Oh my god.
Right, sorry.
Forgive and forget. Do I look like Alzheimer's? I suppose the cat was talking about being easily forgetful of how people treat you. But then if you look at the cat's face, it didn't look very nice, isn't it? It was very threatening. Of course, it's a meme. It's the first time that I'm commenting on a meme. I don't really know what to say, but I will go to the essence of it, that any person should be able to easily forgive, but not forget. That is my personal belief, because if you forget, then chances are that you will be bitten from the same place twice. So let's forgive, let go of any negative feelings, and then we can keep on cherishing the human connection with the one who has hurt us or has said something bad to us. Forgiveness comes from a place of mercy to one another. And honestly, it's the best feeling that I can have towards someone else, because it starts from a place of healing myself, a place of self-healing. And then it makes everything just better. You wake up smiling with positive vibes. You can get to see the same people, like the cat's face, but then you will see, okay, doesn't matter. I forgave you, and that's it. Over to you.
Thank you. Sorry, I forgot to remind earlier that our word of the day is mercy. So for everyone else who will speak after this, please try to use it. Okay. Now let's try with our timer, Vira. You want to take the chance? Yes? Unmute if you want. Yes, okay. So Robin, can you be the timer for Vira?
Nat, can you take over?
I can do it.
Okay, Natalie will be your timer, Vira. So this is the question for you. You forgive others not for them, but for yourself. What do you think it means? You forgive others not for them, but for yourself. What do you think it means? Vira.
I really agree with this statement. So when we feel hurt, if we keep thinking about it and keep hating the people that we really, really hate, that's just hurting ourselves. It's just like keeping a rotten banana. A rotten banana, it's like the things that we hate. If we keep it in our heart, or if we keep it in our bag, it's getting bad. It's not going to give us a good things, right? Better to let it go, take it out, take out that rotten banana, and just forgive the other. When you forgive them, it's not only you feel released, the other feel released as well, and we can back again together as a good friend, a good family, or having a good relationship. So it's better just to forgive other. Thank you very much.
Exactly green just now, Natalie? Okay, thank you. Now let's go to Grammarian Michael. Will you take the chance? Yes, okay. Please spotlight Michael. Another meme for you. This is from The Simpsons. Me after telling someone I forgive them and then realize later on that I'm actually still angry and there's nothing I can do about it. It means Have you ever forgiven someone but you regret it? Like, I should have never forgiven that person, for example. Toastmasters, Michael.
Has anyone forgiven you? Like ever? Do you ever feel what it feels like? But do you ever forgive someone and then you just regret that you forgive them because they just did it again? Oh my gosh, how crazy is that? How are you taken for granted? Why they are taking you for granted? All the forgiveness that you gave to them. It's not fair. It's not fair, really. But nothing in life is fair, right? It's what I really learned about forgiving is when we are forgiving someone, one time is just not enough. We have to forgive them like 7 times 7, just like what the Holy Bible says, right? We have to forgive them again and again and again. And no matter how hard it is for us, I really do think that it's a great challenge for us. It really makes us improve as a person on how we can improve ourselves in forgiving others. And more of the time, we became more merciful, we became more compassionate, and we became a better person. I think that's all for me. Over to you.
Thank you, Michael. Now we have our last spot for table topic session. Who wants to take it? This is open, everyone. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Do you want to do it, Pete?
Me, I already know the question. It's no longer a table topic for me.
It's an impromptu question.
Well, not in the mood right now. My eyes are burning. So can I ask Jeffy then? Or Jeffy, do you want to concentrate on evaluating? Which one? Yeah, which one? Which one? Yeah, take it or which one?
I'd let anyone who wants to be taking the
Okay,
chance.
so I will just ask Imelda. Okay, Imelda? Let's do it. I will spotlight you. Imelda. When we make mistakes, sometimes we are reluctant to say sorry. What makes us like that? When we make mistakes, sometimes we are reluctant to say sorry. What makes us like that? Imelda.
When we make mistakes and we reluctant to say sorry, well, I think sometimes people do that because they do not want other people know that they make mistakes, or they try to hide their mistakes. But sometimes people do that, and I think we can ask ourselves, maybe we have a personal reason why we do that. But I myself, I think I do not remember if I have done that. Like, I make mistakes, but I do not say sorry. But yeah, yeah. Thank you. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you. Now, for all of us here, since we are Toastmasters, I would like to give a little bit of tip. This is a little bit, I don't know whether it's in my place to say it because sometimes I forget. But if you do a table topic session or a speaker, at least do a closing. Right? So sometimes we're anxious to see the green light. So once we see it, we just want it to end it abruptly. Yes, safe zone, right? But it doesn't mean that you can just stop immediately, right? So to give mercy to other people who are listening to you, please do not stop abruptly. Try to give a closing, or at least thank you for listening, and I will control back, something like that, right? So it's a little bit of smooth ending. Right, thank you so much. Now I would like to give the control back to our Tom, Robin.
Thank you very much, DTM Pipit, for this awesome table topics today. Yep, I hope you all enjoy yourself. And the time already put in the chat. Everyone is eligible. All right, good. So what's next on the agenda? Okay, so now it's evaluation time. So now I would like to give the floor back to our general evaluator, Amelia, to lead her team into evaluation. The floor is yours, Toastmaster Amelia.
Thank you, our Tom of the day, Toastmaster Robin. Now we will start the third session. It's about evaluation. I would like to start it with the prepared speech evaluation. The first evaluator to evaluate our first speaker, Imelda Huta Barat. The evaluator is Toastmaster Jeffrey. Toastmaster Jeffrey, are you ready? The floor is yours.
Wait, let me pin the timer first. Okay. Okay, thank you. We cannot use only one style to any audience because we will always have different audience in different kind of stage. That is the key point that I totally agree from Toastmaster Imelda. Another thing is that I would like to highlight from her speech is that it's kind of a well-organized speech. He starts with the opening, and then he continue with the body of the speech, and then she deliver a conclusion. For the opening, I would like to say that you don't need to say, let me open the speech. Just open the speech with your question, then spread the question to the audience, and that make more sense. And another thing is that you open with deliver some different aspect in communication style. You elaborate the 4 different aspects in your that you need to pick to better communicator. And I believe that you can elaborate more for each speech, and then you can use your hand gesture, like point out your point of the communication style. So it will help your audience to easily understand and get your point more effectively. And for room for improvements, the first thing that you also identify your personal needs in kind of communication style. You try to put your story in kind of communication style. You try to elaborate a little bit about your personal story and what kind of communication style that can impact your audience. And I believe that you can elaborate more. If you can elaborate more about your personal story as an example, your audience will be more engaged and more captivated, and will easily to get your point or kind of the key message. Because as I noticed throughout your speech, you just elaborate a little bit about your personal story, so it's not that easy to really get your point. And another thing is that your pace or your vocal variety. As I noticed throughout your speech, your vocal variety didn't move a little bit. So please make sure that in the future, for your better performance, try to vary your vocal or your tones, because it will emphasize your message, your point in your speech. So that's all for my evaluation for Toastmaster Imelda speech. Overall, you deliver a good and well-organized speech. And there's 2 things that I would like to suggest for you to be more improved for your speech. The first is that you can pick a story to emphasize your message, your ideas. You don't need to have a kind of like a brainstorming. You just need to pick a story, and then you try to elaborate it more, and then try to focus on use more vocal variety and concern or about your pace. You cannot speak too slow or too fast, because it needs different approach as you need to emphasize your message. That's all from me. I hope my evaluation is constructive and will helpful for you to be improved for your future speech. Thank you. Back to our GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jeffrey. You gave a suggestion in terms of delivery and also content, which is great. And I agree that more personal story or learning process that happened to you, it would be better to show your improvement. Our next evaluator, the second speech is from Toastmaster Fifi, will be evaluated by Toastmaster Natalie Cahyadi. Are you ready? Toastmaster Natalie.
A mentor is someone who can help you to see the hope in you and to help you believe in yourself. That was the learning point that Toastmaster Fifi shared from her mentoring experience with Toastmaster Ben. Thank you, Toastmaster Fifi, for delivering this informative speech. In your speech, I noticed 3 important points. First is your introduction. You gave a specific context to your speech. In this speech, I would share with you my experience mentoring during the club contest preparation. So it really helped us to zoom in our attention to that particular moment that you wanted to share. And the second thing that I like is your use of triads. In the body of your speech, I can notice that you use 3 points for your main. First one is the script preparation, and then the rehearsal time, and also the vocal variety. When you use triads in your main body or the body of your speech, it helps us, the audience, to really focus on those points. And President Obama is a great example of doing this. And the third point that I love is your use of virtual stage. I appreciate speakers who can stand when delivering the speeches, because it really helped to, showcase all of the gestures and all of the interactions, and the props that you use really amplify the visual experience that I had from your speech. Now, to make this speech even more memorable, I would like to offer you 3 recommendations. First is the closing. I believe that this speech will be even more impactful if your closing can be a little bit stronger. For example, you can use a quote that can sum up your entire experience. You can consider this quote from American politician John C. Crosby. Mentoring is a brain to pick, an ear to listen, and a push to the right direction. And thank you, Toastmaster Ben, for helping me to believe in myself. Something like that will be more memorable and impactful for your audience. The second point is the characters. You had some dialogue with Ben in your speech, and I love it because it adds the dynamics of the speech. If you can add some vocal impersonation of Ben, you can lower your tone, or you can speak in different pacing. For example, Fifi, try this. It will make the character more distinctive and more alive. And the third point is the facial expression. I love it when a speaker can match their facial expressions to the verbal expressions that they're speaking. So when you're saying that, oh, thank you, Ben, like really show it in your facial expression, because you want it to look like you're enthusiastic and you're really thankful. And when you're saying that you're tired, oh, I'm so tired after working, like really show it. And it will help us as the audience to relate to that more. So in conclusion, in this informative speech, 3 things that I like is the introduction, the use of triads, and also the use of virtual stage. 3 things that I would like you to consider to improve is the closing, the characters, and the facial expressions. And Toastmaster Fifi, I believe you can do it. Back to you, G.
I forgot that I'm GE. Busy and typing. All right, the last evaluator will evaluate the third speaker, which is Toastmaster Lufti. The evaluator is Toastmaster Ronawati. Toastmaster Ronawati, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Wonder Woman. There is a good description of comparison and people zoom in what you were talking about. Lufti, I really like about your confidence delivering the speech. You have very good eye contact. And also I like that you try to instill some humor in this. So it's not so much too serious. If I could help to improve your next speech, I have 3 suggestions. The first one, when you started this speech, I wasn't really sure the audience or the occasion that you were targeting. So I was still looking, like my mind was searching. What is he going to an event? What event is it? You know, and then second, I also wasn't sure who he was going to toast, you know, because I really didn't know what the occasion, what the event, etc. So it would be better if you started at the beginning, so we knew what it is, because I wasn't in the event. Maybe if I was in the event, then I would know. And then secondly, about the connection between the Wonder Woman and Natalie, I saw that there was some resemblance. That when I think suddenly you introduced about toasting, give her a toast of her retail brand which she launched, I suddenly get lost because you did not mention at all at the beginning, and then suddenly when you toast, you mention something new. So maybe if you can introduce the subject of your toasting at the beginning, so we could anticipate. And then the third one, I think in a toast, normally we know the person personally. So if you could add some personal moment that you have with Natalie, that would be great, because it's a moment that we all didn't know that, but you thought something is very valuable, which you would like to share. That would add a good touch of personal moment that you know the person. Overall though, Lufti, I think you have done great. So there are 3 things that you are doing good. You are confident, you have good eye contact, and you have a good comparison. And 3 things that you can improve to have more clarity about the audience and who you are toasting for. And then if you can also get introduced or get the connection clearly at the beginning. And then the third, if you can add your personal moment with Natalie. So overall, it was a good speech. Congratulations, Lufti. So back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ronawati, for the evaluation. It's really spot on. Yeah, we need to be clear with who are our audience are. All right, so that's the evaluation for the prepared speech. Now we will go to my team. I would like to call our counter to present his report.
Before that, we need to vote first. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We need, yeah.
Yes.
So,
can I finally
yeah,
the poll?
yes.
Okay. So please.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What's your preference?
Okay, can I do my part, everyone? While you are voting for your...
Yeah, sure. Sure, let's go.
Favorite winner? Audible now?
You're a bit breaking up. Better you turn off your video.
Okay, wait a minute. What should I do then? Stop
we
video.
can see, now we can see your screen, it's okay.
Okay, cool. Okay. I hope that it's good on your screen as I see it good in my screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the counter from Marindra Dika, Amelia's team member. Ladies and gentlemen, for counter, I would like to say that we have improved so much overall. However, I found out there are members or guests which needs improvements a little bit. Let's go to the lexical most maker, or I can say the king. It is Imelda. Imelda created this one 18. Okay, this is 18 for the lexicals, and for the queen of the lexicals is Robin. I think because Robin has a job as a Tom. And we go to the non-lexical. We have the king here is Jeffrey. He made 21 non-lexicals. And the queen is Imelda. She made 18. So now let's go to the overall king. We can see over here that Imelda combined for her speech and the table topic, she made 49 Ahs in all combinations. She is the queens. Now, person to persons. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie, so far I know for the combination as a president and evaluations, only 3. Wow, it is amazing. And then Robin for all the combinations, 17. Amelia, 1. Okay, do we have Ayu? I think Vira, right?
Yeah, Vira.
Okay, Vira combined. Wow, amazing. It's 0. Okay, Michael, 5. I cannot see myself. I'm sorry. Pipit made 10. And then Jeffrey, 33. Membronawati, 12. Lufti, 16. Indra, about 1. Freya, about 4. Michael, 0. Wow, I must be impressed with your Surabian English, Michael. And then overall, Imelda, as I said earlier, 49. So this is the report. And I see so far Imelda make a progress, especially during the previous meeting. So I hope, especially to Imelda, our member, you can make a better improvement next week. And this is very special to you, Imelda. You always have a tongue click like, that's tongue click, something like that. That is made special from you. So maybe you can eliminate in the next of your speech. I give the control back to Gigi. It is your turn.
Thank you, Toastmaster Marendra. Next time, the TMP pit will evaluate you. Okay. Thank you for such a detailed report. Again, please don't take it for granted. Let us grow from these numbers. Okay, we will go for the next theme of mine, which is our grammarian. Toastmaster Michael, are you ready?
Yes.
What is yours?
Okay, let me share my screen. I know this is the most interesting part in the Toastmaster meeting, right? No, just kidding. So I found some grammatical error that I would like us to discuss right now. So these are some things that I shared with you, and I want us, all of us, to study together, and let's correct this sentence together with me. So if you can unmute yourself and help me, please.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, of course I can, Michael. Let's go. Your turn, Michael.
Okay, so the first one is when they are interact with other people.
When they are interacting.
So how to So let Michael read it.
Yeah, it should be when they interacted with other people.
Oh yes, that's correct. When they interacted with other people.
Cool.
Okay. And then the second one, they don't like giving their emotion when they are communicate.
Showing.
Showing emotion.
Showing.
Displaying
Showing.
emotion.
Okay, displaying is good. When they are communicate?
Thing.
When they are communicating.
Yes.
While actually. While they are communicating.
While they are communicating.
Wow, it's very thorough, Michael. Oh, I stopped my video. How come?
Okay, and then the third one. When the first time I thought I'm more analytical than support.
I was
No need when. Just the first time
I was.
It was.
How about at first?
At first.
At first, I thought I'm more analytical type than supportive type.
It should be I was more analytical type.
Yeah, because it was.
I thought I was. Is it like this?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. And then number 4, create environment where my student engage with me.
Create environment.
Create
an environment.
Yeah, create an environment, correct?
Where my student engage with me.
Yeah, I think it's okay, or what?
Yeah.
Depends on the context.
Yeah, I think it's not that bad. I mean, it's okay.
Creating an environment where my student engage with me, maybe.
Engagement. Cook or work?
Yeah.
Students.
Students.
Work or cook? Work engage with me.
Engage without D.
Will be
engage with me. Yeah. Okay, let's move to the next one. Each one of us can motivated to know our communication style.
Can motivate.
Can be motivated.
Each of us can
be or
can be motivated to know,
or just
can be motivated because we have can be motivated because it has
the context.
The child sentence.
Yeah, each one of us can be motivated to know our communication style. And then don't confuse with the whole story.
Don't be confused with it.
Be confused with the whole story.
Be confused.
And then he should be take rest with the wife.
He should bang bang with a wife.
He should be taking rest.
Taking rest with his wife.
Yeah.
And
What are
then
you doing, Michael?
Or should be resting. That's all.
yeah, he should be resting with his wife. And also it's also good. He should be resting with his wife. How about the next one? Can you little bit move in the middle of the camera?
Can you little bit move? Can you little bit?
A little bit.
You move
A little bit. Can you move a little bit
to the middle of the camera?
Yeah, to the middle of your.
And then I'm able to present it my speech with you.
I'm able to present.
I'm able
I am able to present.
Present my speech with you.
To you.
To you.
To you. Yeah, to you. And I was a man when forgiving is not easy.
I was a man when forgiving was not easy.
Was not easy. No, it should be another one. I was a man when forgiving is not easy.
No, I think it's I'm a man, not I was a man, because the person is still a man, not like was.
Yeah.
A man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
But it was
when
about
forgiving not easy.
long time ago. I don't know.
I was a person.
Were you a man long time ago? And then not...
maybe I'm a man and I am a man and forgiving is not easy. Or I was a man and forgiving is not easy. I was a man.
A man
Or I was
who's
a person.
not easy to forgive.
I was a person
yeah.
who.
Written in the chat.
Yeah, I am a man
Oh
who
my God.
used to not easily forgive.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
but it was. I mean, for the past, I am a man. It means I am a man now, but I thought it was a long time ago.
Okay.
Oh my God!
I'm a
You
man
know,
who
I got
used to
not English.
hardly forgive, I guess.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's better.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's always advantageous for myself.
Advantageous.
It's always beneficial for myself.
Or advantageous.
Advantageous like this.
Is it? Is there a word for that?
No.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not for myself, it's to me.
Yeah, it's always advantageous to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Release
there is a word.
independence to ourselves. Set ourselves free.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's not that easy to be a grammarian, right? Oh my
If
God.
he or she is not important to me, I will not thinking about it. If he is a he, if she is a she.
Huh?
He or she is not important.
I don't get this sentence.
No. It should be two sentences.
I will not think.
If he or she is not important to me, I will not think about it.
Yeah, I will not think.
And if he is a he, I'm sorry, this one cannot be clicked. Yeah, if he is a guy or if she is a woman, right? Should be like that. And maybe the last one, we can back again together.
I'll be back.
Maybe we can be back again together.
Get back.
Yes.
Yeah, get back. Also.
Yeah. So we have at least 2 expatriates here. Sorry, 3.
And let's move to the next one. So to pronunciation. Supposed. How we pronounce this one?
Supposed.
Suppose.
Yes.
Supposed or supposed?
It's
supposed.
So it's not supposed, but supposed.
Supposed.
And the next one is this one. How do we spell the number 2?
Audience.
Audience.
Yes. So it's not audience, it's audience. And the third one.
Effective.
Effective or effective?
Effective.
Depends. British or American?
Effective or effective?
Effective, but not effective. It's not effective, right?
Yeah.
And then the fourth one.
Monotone.
Yeah, that's great.
Monotone.
Yeah. And then the fifth one.
Come on.
It's come on, not come on.
Come on.
Right.
And then the sixth one.
Come on. Mentor.
It's mentor.
Mentor.
So not mentor, not without the O, but mentor.
Mentor.
And about the seventh one.
Highlight.
Yeah, good.
Highlight.
It's highlight. And then the last one.
Tongue.
It should be tongue.
Tongue or tongue?
Yes.
Sorry. I just realized tongue is very, provocative word. Tongue.
Okay.
She's smiling because she knows it better than me.
Rendra, your energy is to the brim today.
I will go to the hunting photo after this. No worry.
Okay.
Okay, thank you,
the
Michael.
next- yeah, thank you. Oh, no. Let me just finish my report. I still have the usage of the word of the day. So I noticed TMP page use the word mercy. And also outstanding thoughts and quotes is this one from TM Marendra Dika. It's very good. Forgiving others is not saving them, but saving ourselves. And the other one is anyone should be able to easily forgive, but not forget, from TM Freya. So yeah, that's all for me. Thank you. Back to Chi.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Michael, for a great report. Now I will deliver my general report as for the meeting. Let me share my screen. Okay. Can everyone see my screen now? Okay,
Yes.
I hope it's big enough. For the meeting
Wow,
itself,
it is very good.
Yeah, thank you. For the meeting, I love that you shared the agenda beforehand and meeting start on time. The housekeeping been read in front. It's not only read but also showed. The member role takers, guests, all are welcome. And also you read mission and values of Toastmaster International. I think it's a good way to open the meeting. For the Zoom host itself, or you make sure all the speakers spotlighted. For the Tom, you explain the speaker speech objective and evaluated properly. You also gave a short response after each speakers, which is also great. You're making sure everything run as agenda. So when we are forgetting something, you remind us to follow the agenda well. For the table topic master, I love you also open by explain the theme and prepare topics that is related. You use visual and fun in relatable quotes, questions, and also life experience. And you called, what I like is you called the guests and members with less speaking chance and also inform them ahead through the chat box so everyone can be ready for that. And at the end, you also give a tips about the closing. So everyone can benefit from your short tips in table topic session. Opportunities for improvement, yeah, remind the time and probably word of the day. And also short response after each speaker will be encouraging for them. For the table topic speaker itself, all are eligible and beautiful message. Some opportunities to improve for improvement since the theme is something that, emotional topic about forgiveness and so on. I would suggest to, play more with pause, with personal stories and vocabulary for this kind of topic. For the tabletop, for the evaluation team, my team, grammarian, you did well. You introduced the word of the day, the examples. You also give your visual, your report in a visual way so everyone can read. And you ask us to participate. Probably if you ask the participants to participate, you also have to be aware that probably there will be a member or a participants like Marendra, who has a lot of energy and keep answering your questions. However, you are the one who lead the report. So you should, okay, wait a while, let me explain. So this is how to pronounce. Because when you explain on how to pronounce, I heard Rendra's voice louder than you. And so you should still lead the session. For the accounter, yes, the usage of the visual and detailed report. And I like to compliment the improved speakers as well. Some room for improvement. I think it's no need to read one by one the score. Give a few seconds for all of us to read, because when you show, we directly will find our own name, and we'll see it. We'll count it by ourselves. How many are lexical, non-lexical words that we use, and probably you give time also. Can you think a bit about what is your action plan after this to improve yourself, to reduce all the filler words, something like that. For the timer, I like you wrote also the timing in the chat box. It's really beneficial and helpful, especially for the speaker who use their phone. For the speech evaluator, Jeff mentioned the speech objective and focus on it. I like that one. As an evaluator, we sometimes we focus on the delivering aspect, which is also needed. But the foremost, in my opinion, we should see the objective first and whether the speaker met the objective or not. And all the speaker use great opening and conclusion. So even though it's evaluation, but you make it like a speech, a great speech, positive and encouraging tone. For the prepared speech speaker, Imelda, I saw you use phone, and I like you check your audio and video. Probably landscape will be, give you bigger screen, like what Lufty used and also Mbak Pipit used. So if you see, you can put your phone in landscape or in portrait. So it will be better if you put it in landscape, like Pit or Lufty. Shining moments. I like our presidents offer herself to help Imelda to indicate the timer, also replace the timer when Toastmaster Mira want to join as a table topic speaker. I think that's a leader have to do. All right, so that's my general evaluation. I hope it helps to make the meeting become more better, have a better quality. Return to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. General Evaluator, thank you very much for being here today and giving us with your team the evaluation report. All right, so now what do we have next is to present the awards. So let's have DTM Pipit to announce it, and I will show it.
I think she's gone. The connection is broken, so you can announce it.
Oh, I will announce it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
let me announce it. And I'm trying something new. Okay, so here we go. Can you all see? Yep. All right, so the best table topic speaker is, drum rolls, everyone. Toastmaster Michael.
Okay, hang on for a minute. I'll take a picture of you. So, Michael, strike your best pose. 1, 2. Okay.
All right, and next up, the best evaluator is none other than DTM Natalie.
Okay, supermarket time. Hang on,
Wonder Woman indeed.
Yeah, are you taking the picture?
I'm supposed to, hang on, how to do this, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, all right. And the last one is the best speaker is Toastmaster Lufty.
Okay, Lufty, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
So we have wonderful people.
All right, that's
on
all
board.
we have today. And now I'll give back the control to Madam President Natalie.
Thank you, Toastmaster Robin, for your wonderful timing for today's meeting. And also I would like to thank all of the meeting participants and role takers again from other club, especially G. Amelia, Timer Wira, Grammarian Michael, Speech Evaluator Jeffrey, and all of our club members, Fifi, Lufty, Marendra, Burona, and also Imelda. Thank you also to Indra and Fry who visit us in our Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. Hope you enjoy our meeting. May I ask your brief comment about our meeting, please? So starting from Fry.
Thank you, Madam the President. I think I thoroughly enjoyed this meeting. It was new and I learned so much from you with the templates and all. And I think what makes your club special is that everyone smiles and I can feel through the camera that the atmosphere is very warm. Probably it's the Bali weather, I don't know. Thank you very much for Robin for having invited me to the club today. Thank you very much and wish you all the best in your endeavor, in your Toastmasters journey.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fry, and you're always welcome to come back anytime. P.S. We still have roles available in the next meeting, 2 more weeks.
Bring your citizen, Queen. Bring your citizen.
And next, our guest Indra, would you mind to share a brief comment about this meeting?
Yeah, sure. I think I learned a lot from this club Bhinneka, because I see a lot of people that have high skill of public speaking, and also especially for Marendra, I like your energy, man. I hope we can
kill me, man.
I hope I can see you again. I like that. And Natalie, that's you have a very excellent skill for speaking. So I can visualize myself in the future to be same with you. You know, I think that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Indra. Oh, thank you. I feel touched. Always welcome you to come back. And are you a Toastmaster already, Indra?
Yes.
From which club?
Hen Toastmaster.
Welcome, welcome. And I believe that, you know, we all can support each other. So Burona and Indra from Hen and Amelia, thank you for supporting us too. And guys, Hen meeting is tomorrow. So if you want to go to their meeting, it's tomorrow. All right, let me remove this spotlight. Yeah. Okay, so before I officially close this meeting, I would like to share the next club meeting, Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club meeting. It's gonna be on the 23rd of May. It's gonna be Sunday, the 23rd of May, 6 p.m. GMT plus 7 or Surabaya and Jakarta time, and also 7 p.m. GMT plus 8 or Bali time. So remember, Sunday, 23rd of May, 6 p.m. GMT plus 7, 7 p.m. GMT plus 8. I think we still have some roles available, so feel free to contact myself or Vivi or Robin if you want to have some slots. And yeah, let us know if you want to speak or you want to take any roles. All right, I think that's all. And this meeting is officially adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Hans President, for bringing your people here. I'm too happy with you.